Hello, everyone. This is Raj from CryptoPassive, and I wanted to go over another new platform. This one is called Mirollex, and they seem to be fairly new. Their domain was launched around September 2020. So I just thought I'd give this a try. As you know, I put little amounts in a number of platforms to check them out, and then see how we go. So as I've always mentioned in all my videos, you only put in the money that you want to risk. So if something happens, if they go under, it's no loss to you. So that's the way you have to look at it. It's similar to something like gambling. When you go and gamble, you budget some money, and that's basically what you're willing to lose. And that's the same way you have to look into platforms like this that give out passive income. Since this is fairly new, I just thought I'd give it a try, and I thought I'd just go through the interface with you and the company in general. Again, the payouts, they all look like, they could stop at any time. It's just the way things are with these kinds of platforms. So, as as I would say, while the sun shines, make hay, and see how you go. So essentially, these guys have been around. They say they've been around since September, and they have they're located in Grenadines, and this would be somewhere I would say I'm not Saint Vincent, and so we'll just dive into the platform. So the investments available for this are the following. So they've got a number of plans over here. So first, it starts off with the Jackson plan, where they specialize in asset management in the stock markets, and the minimum amount to invest is $100. 20 days is the minimum amount of time that your deposit stays there, and you get a daily profit of between zero point 0.8 and 1.5%, and then you can withdraw the deposit, and then you just make an investment from there. The next plan is the grant plan, and this one they trade on the forex markets, and that's how they make their profits. The minimum amount on this is $1,000. It's 30 days. The daily profit increases from 1% to 2%. The next one would be the Franklin. This one requires a lot more, $5,000. 40 days is the minimum time that you put the deposit in. And the daily profit on this increases even further. So the higher you deposit, the higher your daily profits are. This one is 1.5% to 2.5%. Then you have the crypto trend. And then here they trade in the cryptocurrency market. And of course, because of the volatility, the daily profits on this increases between 3.6 to 4.7%. It's a 50-day cycle, and the minimum amount is $100. And then you have the Nakamoto plan, and this one is a minimum of $1,000, and they put these into the financial markets, and that's how they roll over. 60 days, 3.3 to 5.2% minimum deposit of $1,000. And then the final one is the Freedom Plan, where the minimum is $3,000. It's 80 days for the hold of your deposit, and then you've got 2.7% to 6.8%, so it varies for the daily profit, and then you've got the referrals as well. This one actually has it's got many different levels. It starts off with a partner. It pays from 6%. all the way down to level 2, and then level 3, 1%. Your structural turnover, you don't need to have anything. $100 is what you need as a minimum turnover. So your partners don't need to bring in anything. So you will get the 6% as soon as they sign up. The consultant is a bit different. That one pays 13%. And then you've got different kinds of turnovers for these as well. So I'm just gonna, I guess I'll show this inside over here. So each one has got a structural turnover to get to these levels. So of course the president ones, it's a big jump up there. So I'm going to just show you what the interface. I went ahead and signed up. I'll show you what the interface looks like. So the dashboard, it's actually pretty. It's one of the better dashboards that I've seen. And you have, it shows everything in this list: the USD, the Bitcoin, the amount of monies that you've deposited, partners, the earned. Uh, so I've got $150 that I've put in, and I'm on the Jackson plan. I just tried out the Jackson plan and see how I go, because this is the most conservative. It's 0.8 to 1.5. So I think this would be a better start for anyone trying to look into just invest something and see how you go. So, and then you've got the different parts of the menu here. So the balance, so you fill out the balance here, you put the amount that you want to add. This is where you'd withdraw, the amount of money you want to withdraw, and the withdrawal is quite instant. It happens very quickly, and it's sent off right away, and it gives you a transaction ID. Conversions, got a calculator here that calculates everything. The operation history shows, so for example, I've put in a USD balance of $150, and I just did that today. So I just wanted to show you guys what I'll do. What I'll be doing is I'll be doing a progressive video. So for example, in a week's time, I'll come back to this video and say, all right, this is what I've made. This is where I am. So you'll kind of get a history of each platform. The crypto transactions happens here as well. So you can, replenish your balance here. Under deposits, you've got the USD deposits. It shows, okay, I've made one deposit, one active deposit, $150. And then here are the plans where you want to deposit. So if you want to start adding or looking at the different plans they have. So if I want to go into the grant plan, I'd put in $1,000, and then I'll be put onto this plan. So you can have several different plans. It doesn't have to be just one plan. Same way with the USD, you can do ETH deposit, Ethereum deposit. So here it just changes to Ethereum. BTC just changes to Bitcoins. Over here, it shows you what has been deposited so far, the active deposits, closed deposits, and the total deposit. The accruals history. So once I start earning, this is where it's going to show the amounts that I've earned. The affiliate program, it's pretty cool. It's got all these levels that you can have, and then all your partners are mentioned. So it shows you your first line partner, how much they've done, your structural turnover for your whole team, what you've earned, and then here it shows all the information as well. And then bottom here would show, so if someone signed up, it would show all the information here, the country, the nickname, how much they've invested, the turnovers, and everything here. So it's a pretty cool looking interface. Over here, it shows you what the partners have earned. So what your team, your structural turnover, so it tells you how much your personal turnover, which I deposited $150. Here it shows all the statistics as well, and it'll show how much the earnings are. So it's in one glance you can see what what your partners have made. The trader's transaction. Now I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if it's Mirollex trading that's going on, or I'm not really sure. So I don't know what to say over here. Under settings, you have just a general things. You have your social, your payments, your wallet you enter. You can enter your wallet. Your security, you can also enable two-factor authentication. And then, if you verify by putting your ID, I guess you get a few other benefits, like your fast line to request technical support on all this kind of stuff. But I don't think you need to verify unless you need some of these benefits. So in general, this looks, on paper, it looks okay, but how long it's going to last, that's anyone's guess. But I just wanted to show you what everything looks like. So the whole point over here is, for me especially, I do not want to put all my eggs into one basket and then suddenly they disappear after a week or after a few days, and then I've lost everything that I wanted to risk. So what I do is put a little bit in every platform that I come across, after doing a bit of research, and see how I go. So if one shuts down, then I still have the others. So I've earned money from other platforms. So that keeps me going as well, and that also keeps me that keeps me experimenting with other platforms. So to see how we go, and then over longer term, in about a month, okay, this one works really well. This one, withdraws really quick. They're pretty good. So exactly, okay, you can start to put in a bit more. And then what you do is, once you get your original investment back, then you pretty much, play with the money that you've actually earned and have that earn for you. So I will be doing a video in about another week to give you an update on Mirollex and how it's doing. And then we'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching this video.